Thank you so much for the article and the picture.
I just hope it helps you find your mom.
Well, it has to, right, Mom? I mean, someone will see the picture and call in. Chris, maybe you should call the paper and find out.
It's okay. I have a beeper. They know if anything happens to give me a call, but...
This is Natalie. Why don't you get me a glass of water? I've been on that phone all day.
Don't make me leave the room. What happened? What's wrong? You know something, don't you? It's okay. She knows that this is serious. Mom would never leave the twins overnight without letting us know where she was.
First of all, I don't know anything. But if the last place Rachel was seen was at that Lumina joint, then... I mean, I've pulled everything we have on that Jordan Stark guy, and right from the beginning, he was way too weird for words.
Do you think he's done something to Grandma?
I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just...
The police have already checked out Lumina, honey. When they went over, they said that Jordan Stark had been taken to the hospital and the whole place was closed down.
Oh, that's convenient.
Matt.
Are you forgetting the ball? Or Jasmine? Like we take anything that happens at that place at face value?
That's what I've been thinking.
Hey, what do you got?
Well, for one thing, Jordan wasn't taken to a hospital.
I knew it.
He was taken to a private clinic, and he checked himself out just before the police arrived.
That should be the last time I have to deal with the vexing Mother Corey.
You're going out?
David is? Someone has to comfort the soon-to-be grieving family.
The way of all flesh.
If anyone would have killed Grant for that piece of paper, it wasn't Joe. It was me.
Be quiet, Paulina. She said if, and she was talking off the record.
Joe?
That stupid press release Grant dummied up means
It
nothing.
means something that it was hidden in your house.
I've never seen it before in my life. And it obviously scared Paulina into trying to protect me. That was not a confession.
I didn't say it was. And I'm not here to talk to Paulina, I'm here to talk to you.
Joe doesn't know the whole story.
Paulina, damn it. I'm ordering you. Shut up. Now. I mean it, Paulina. Not another word.
Honey, your Italian is showing and you know how I feel about direct orders.
I'm not joking. Not another word.
Really, Paulina, I'm not here to hassle you.
You said Joe killed Grant.
If this is too painful for you, I can take him to the squad room and we can do it.
Can't, Burrell. You got that from me. She's gonna keep hassling me to get you to keep talking. Don't
But
do
you
it.
didn't do it! No, you're wrong about Joe because of circumstantial
At
evidence.
the risk of stating the obvious, this is not my most enjoyable case, Paulina. But I gotta go where the evidence takes me, and right now it's taking me to Joe.
You know what? We're all gonna go down to...
No! He didn't do it.
And prove it. Prove it to me. I wish you could. I wish you could. Let me tell you what I know. He planted blank papers in Grant Harrison's pocket to cover up the theft of the papers that Grant was actually waving around during his speech. Why? He took the medical examiner's report and hid it from me. Why? He stole the strongbox from the evidence room. Why? To pay off Grant's private investigator who was blackmailing him for what?
Me!
Paulina, you gotta shut up!
And we all know how he'll protect you, don't we, Paulina?
I can't believe you're doing
I'm
this.
doing my job the way you taught me. Now, if you're not going to talk, she is.
There's nothing to talk about.
Nothing to talk about.
No.
I got a document right here that's written on Grant Harrison's personal stationery saying that she sold her newborn baby on the black market. About 150 people saw a paper that looked just like this one in Grant Harrison's hand while he said his speech. And after his speech, he goes to Donna's office, he gets killed, and all of a sudden, the paper's gone. But, oh, wait a second, I find one that looks just like it in your house. So you explain it to me, Joe. You tell me who did it. Because right now I am standing in the room with the only two people that paper mattered to.
Yeah, right. Like we keep it. Stick it in a book like it's some kind of takeout menu or something. Who the hell knows what was in that envelope Grant had waving around during his speech? I've never seen that thing before in my life. She hasn't either.
You keep answering her for her. We are all going down to the squad room and we're going to have 2 separate interviews. You understand me? I need to know if you've seen this before. Or are you going to tell me it leapt into one of your books?
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, you know, if you two weren't my good friends, I would say you're stonewalling me.
I wouldn't talk about friendship at this particular moment, Tony. It's not friendship to put pressure on me to get Paulina to talk. But as your former friend and as your former colleague, I would advise you to start advising us of our rights. Because this is sounding a lot like harassment. And not one word of what has been said in this room today means squat legally.
Well, I wasn't thinking about legal, Joe. I was thinking about the truth.
Think about legal.
Fine. Without reading Paulina her rights, without offering her an attorney, I won't ask her when was the last time she saw Grant Harrison alive. I won't ask you. Yet. But I will soon, Joe. And I'm going to ask you who cleared out his pockets, and I'm going to ask who's covering for whom, and I'm going to ask how this got in your house.
Good.
Yeah. And I am your friend, Joe, and you know it. But if you want to listen to your own advice, Mr. Carlino, then I suggest you do get legal. And fast. Because everything you ever taught me leads me to believe that the answer to what happened to Harrison is right here in this room.
It wasn't Joe.
Yeah, that's what you keep saying.
That means nothing, Tony. We both know that.
Yeah, it might not mean anything legally, but it sure does mean a hell of a lot between me and you. So even though my former boss would kill me for doing this, I'm going to give you 2 a minute. While the officers and I finish the search.
Thank you.
Talk fast.
I swear, I'm not kidding. You gotta shut up.
I'm not dumb, Joe.
I know that.
This isn't going to just go away.
You don't understand how the game is played. She's bluffing.
And right now, so are you.
She's putting the screws to me to try to get you to keep talking. Right? Don't you understand? I'm the one who taught her how to do it. Blue, do you have any idea how many times I watched some guilty as sin perp walk? Because the burden of proof is on the state. So just once, please, just once in my life, let's let all those rules of evidence and the Miranda rights work for us for a change, okay? Don't say anything.
So Josie was
Don't
right.
say anything, all right? Please.
You were paying off the blackmail with Grant's money.
It's more complicated than
No,
that.
Joe, it's simpler than that. All my life, I have never known anyone who cared so much about right and wrong, about his own honor, and now look at what I've done to you.
You haven't done anything to me, okay? You've not done anything to me. And as far as what I care about, you know what I care about? You, me, and our kid. That's all I care about. Now, trust me, Paulina, they don't have enough to make a move. They have nothing concrete.
Joe, Paulina, would someone like to explain this?
So Stark's out of his private clinic.
He checked out a few hours ago.
Huh. It's funny that he takes a nasty turn right when he needs an alibi.
Yep, made a nice, quick, speedy recovery. Just when it was convenient.
So you think Stark is behind all this?
I guarantee that clinic is funded by Lumina. I'm out of here.
Matt, you're going to Lumina?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay Stark a little visit.
I'll go with you.
Now, listen, I don't know what the hell is he thinking. I mean, we're just gonna sit around here and take this?
Just be careful, please. David!
What the hell are you doing here?
Cameron, please. Not here, not now.
I saw the paper. I'm sorry. I was sure your mother would be back by now.
Come on in, David. I'm sorry about Cameron.
No, it's all right. I know everyone's nerves are on edge.
Well, I guess you don't like Mr. Halliday too much, do you?
I can't tell you the number of times that he just appears. And you never know when he got there or what he's been listening to. I hate that.
Doesn't have to do with anything about Amanda. The fact that he's after her.
Maybe. Maybe that's it. But there's something in me that doesn't trust this guy.
Okay, well, you stick around here.
Wait, don't you want backup?
Well, I don't know if we're gonna beat any answers out of him. Just, keep an eye on everything around here, okay?
You don't trust Halliday either.
I don't trust anybody at this point.
Call me sooner. I'm going after you.
Yeah, watch Amanda.
Like you have to ask.
So, Mr. Halliday, how long have you been in Bay City anyway?
Is that small talk? You checking me out?
Sorry, occupational habit.
No, it's okay. I haven't been here that long, but I've become quite fond of this family. Just want to help in any way I can. There we are.
Mr. Halliday, is there something wrong?
So who is it? Who'll pay the piper? The price may be steep, but the rewards are great. Matthew, I will show you visions undreamed of by mere mortals. And Allie, I will show you your future, your love, because in this world, my world, all things are possible. All you have to do is trust your lives to me forever.
Allie, don't listen to him. He's evil. Matthew, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's evil. Allie, don't listen.
No. Ah. Ow. Ow. Stark. Oh. Stark, you're not gonna win. You can't have it. You're not gonna win because I'm not gonna give up. Ow. Here. Look up! Look up! Look up! Thank you so much for everything.
Don't even mention it. Like I said, anything you need, you just call me at the paper, and Jake said the same thing. Whatever you need.
I guess Matt and Cameron went to Lumina.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll get to the bottom of all this.
I keep thinking that Jordan Stark wouldn't do something like this. It's too stupid. He would get caught. And it's not Mom that he's after anyway.
What do you mean?
I don't really know what I mean. This whole thing is like a bad dream. I don't know what I'm thinking anymore.
You just try to hold on, okay? That's all you can do.
Thanks, Chris.
Hope you get some good news soon.
Thanks.
Amanda? Amanda, could I see you for a moment, please?
Sweetie, hey. Hey, what's wrong?
This is all my fault. Everything. I mean, I screwed up your wedding. You're mad at me because of the cruise, and now Grandma, we don't even know where she is.
Honey, if it's anybody's fault, it's my fault. Look, I know how upset Grandma was and how worried she was about me and Matt and Cameron, too, and I didn't do anything. So if my mom went to Lumina, we both know that she went because of me. Right?
Do you think that man's gonna hurt her?
No. No, I don't. I think he's not that stupid. And I just told Chris the same
Guys,
thing.
guys, at the risk of butting in, I think it's ridiculous that you're blaming yourselves. It won't do your mother any good. The person to blame is Jordan Stark. He's the one who's been manipulating everything.
Mom.
It's nothing. It's just a headache. The aspirin I took didn't do anything.
It's too bad there's nothing else to take.
Well, your necklace with the herbs. You don't get headaches when you wear it. I'll go get it.
Good. Allie, I'm glad you thought of it. It's priceless.
Oh. It was funny. Just a second ago, I realized that I wasn't wearing it.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad it's working.
Where the hell that come from?
I can explain.
No, not now.
I just want to tell Tony it has nothing to do with the case.
You know I can't let this go, Joe.
It's all money. It's irrelevant. There's no suggestion of a crime here.
You've been living here a year because you can't afford to build a new house. Now all of a sudden you got a suitcase full of cash?
Grant Harrison wasn't robbed, Tony. It's got nothing to do with the
But
case.
you were being blackmailed. Look, I'm taking this. Why don't you back it up and write
No,
a receipt?
it's my money from my trust fund.
What?
Call the bank, Tony. It's mine. It's legal. It has nothing to do with Joe.
What bank?
Bay City Trust.
What the hell is going on?
You don't want to know.
Yes, I want to know.
No, Joe. You don't want to know.
I need to know what the hell is going on.
It's for Tim.
Beautiful.
No, I withdrew it so he could go back to college.
In a sports car?
Did they tell you it was mine?
Yes, they said it was your trust fund, but that Rachel Corey's the trustee.
That's right.
And the gentleman I spoke to said you've been pressing to release those funds and Rachel wasn't going to sign the documents.
She changed her mind. She signed.
When?
Last night. I went straight to the bank this morning.
Rachel signed those documents last night.
That's right.
Paulina.
You haven't seen today's Herald?
What? No, why?
Rachel Corey was reported missing yesterday. So I guess I do have a crime here. Forgery.
You scared me.
Come here, let me see that.
What are you doing out here?
Let me see that necklace.
What are you doing out here?
Your Uncle Matt, he asked me to stick around, keep an eye on your mom. Where did hell they get this, did he say?
What?
Why did you want your mom to wear this?
It's for her headaches. It's an herbal cure.
You give it back to her. Don't know I'm out here.
Yeah, like I'd do anything you say. Mom, Cameron's still out here spying.
Stark! Where are you? We have to talk.
What are you doing
Where is
here?
he?
How did you get past
Would
security?
you come out of your hiding place and talk to
Corey,
me?
listen, I heard about your mother.
Did you see her here?
Yes, I told the police everything I know, but I'm sorry, we can't help you.
Why not? You helped my wife find my baby when she disappeared. Why not my mother?
Look,
Tell
I
me
know
why.
you're very
I need your
upset.
help. Oh, I'm upset? Why don't I help you?
Get your hands
Come
up.
here.
You're hurting
Why don't
me.
you go tell security I...
No!
Get out of here. Tell your boss there's a lunatic loose in the office. Stark! All right, Mr. Stark. Okay. What do you got for us on your deranged shadows here? The hell is this?
Nobody knows I'm here. And that's what you counted on, didn't you, Stark? You counted on a prison in the middle of town. Prison in the middle of sight. Somebody's gonna find me until time stands still. Time stands still. Time stands still. your watches. Check your watches, everybody. Okay. And let's see who notices. Up here. Look up. Rachel is missing, but Matt said
She called in the missing persons report last night. Well, that's great. If you've seen her, just tell us where and when she signed those papers. It'll be the first break we had in the case.
Tony, why didn't you tell me about this?
Because you're not on the force anymore, Joe. So, Paulina, was it this morning? Did you see Rachel this morning? Is that when she signed the papers?
All right, that's it. That's it, Tony. End of discussion.
can't help you find Rachel.
I'm going to take this money and I'm going to find out what happened. Let's go.
What happened to Rachel? What the hell's going on?
She didn't sign the papers?
I had to get the money. She couldn't understand.
Neither do I. Paulina, Tim could go to college, tour the Orient, and then retire on that money. What the hell is going on?
Maybe it's better if I don't tell you.
Oh, man.
Okay. We're leaving. Joe and Paulina, we've been friends for a really long time, but these are serious crimes, and I didn't get a satisfactory answer from either one of you. I told you I'm not going to drop it, and I'm not. So I suggest you get yourself a lawyer.
Wait, what happened to Rachel? I mean, how is she? Why didn't Matt tell me?
Probably he wasn't trying to cause you extra worry.
Oh my God, what have I done?
I don't know.
But you were spying on us
Man asked me to stick around, keep an eye on things.
and not let us know.
Mom, here's your necklace. I think you need it.
It's a little unusual, isn't it? Jewelry that makes people feel better.
He looked at it in the foyer.
I brought it to protect Amanda from Jordan Stark. Sorry, I couldn't find a string of garlic.
Is this some kind of joke?
No, it's not a joke. I'm trying to tell you discreetly that it's none of your business, but I forgot you don't do discreet, so I'll try it this way. Shut up. It's none of your business.
David.
Sorry. Sorry, Amanda. You don't need this today of all days, really. I'm sorry.
Mom, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just a little tired, that's all.
Understandably.
I'm gonna go lie down.
Not just yet.
I'm so sorry for all the pain that I caused.
What's going on here?
Are you sure this isn't reality?
Of course it's not. I just left Amanda at home. Oh, my God.
I'm so sorry for all the pain that I caused.
Are you sure this isn't reality?
So this is what you had to show my mother. Come here. Miss Allen, can I talk to you?
Security is on its
Security,
way.
son, come here.
Go with me.
You tell me where she is. You tell me where my mother is, or I'll break your neck. Tell me where she is.
I don't know, I swear. Mr. Stark just wanted her to see the tape. That's all I know.
Wait a minute, I know that place. That's a clock tower. She better be okay, or you won't be.
Paulina? Paulina, talk to me. What's going on? I'm in the dark here and I don't like this.
You said...
I know what I said. I know what I said, but forget about it. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe we got to get things straightened out. Maybe our secrets are getting us to trip over each other's stories.
And maybe you should know everything for your own good.
So you're not telling me everything?
I didn't say that.
Paulina, Tony already thinks one of us is guilty. We can't afford any more mistakes.
All right. Did you tamper with evidence to protect me?
I noticed the envelope in Grant's pocket after Vicky knocked him out when I thought he was already dead.
And he wasn't.
No, when I came back in the room, it was gone. So I figured you took it. So I tried to cover.
You put the envelope with blank paper back in his pocket.
Paulina, you were the only other person who cared about those papers. You and me. That's it.
Thank you. I just hated that you had to do that because of me.
Okay, but listen, we gotta start talking the truth now, okay? Because Tony's a good cop. And she's gonna get there, Paulina. She will figure it out if she hasn't done it already.
But you said it's only circumstantial.
Honey, circumstantial evidence is still evidence. Tony was right about a lot of things, and one of them being the fact that I should probably talk to a lawyer.
Oh, God. Oh.
Hey, look. Oh. Listen there. They can probably get me on evidence tampering. Maybe obstruction. All right, but there's a lot of mitigating circumstances here. I mean, I'm not saying it's not serious, okay? But it's not like I killed the guy. As much as I would have liked to.
I know you didn't kill Grant.
Okay, so listen to me. You gotta just keep quiet. Okay, stop trying to cover for me. I'll face the music. You just take care of Dante. And then convert to Catholicism, make about 19 novenas a day.
Don't joke.
Part of me is not joking. Tricky part is going to be getting them to believe that I took the envelope and the papers, but I didn't kill Grant, because it all fits together way too neatly.
They won't charge you with murder.
Yeah, well, I wish I could be as sure of that as you are. I gotta call Cass.
I'll call Cass.
Whatever.
I'll call Cass and tell him I killed Grant.
Paulina, that's not gonna do any good. We don't need another false confession.
It's not a false confession. I did it. Joe. I killed Grant.
No.
This has got to end. I'm not going to let you pay any longer for what I did.
Okay. Look, I'm glad you told me.
I'm sure you're thrilled.
Look, at least now we know what we're dealing with.
What? Joe, I just told you I committed murder.
Yeah, I wish you had told me sooner. All right, just give me a second. It'll be all right. Just let me think.
Think. You don't need to think. You've got to feel. Joe, look at me. Look at what I put us through. Look
Do
at
you
what
think
I've
I
done.
care? Do you think I blame you for doing something that I could have done in a heartbeat? Paulina, I looked down at his body, and I felt nothing. Because he stopped being a human being. The man set out to deliberately hurt you. You. Somebody who can't even go to sleep at night when she thinks she may have hurt somebody's feelings. He set out to hurt you, and he enjoyed doing it. He pushed, and he taunted, and he deserved to die. And I don't give a damn how it happened. I just wish it had been me.
I just keep hurting you and hurting you and hurting you.
You're not hurting me. You're not hurting me. We're going to get you out of this. We will get you out of this. We'll do whatever it takes, Paulina, and we're not going to worry about right or wrong. Because Harrison didn't.
Can't you at least let me say I'm sorry?
No, we're sorry. We're done with sorry. We're done with sorry. Look at me, baby. I don't care. You know what I care about? I care about you and me staying free and with our son. That's it. Come here. Okay, stop it. No more tears. That's it. We got a fight on our hands. A fight we have to win. Okay? No more tears. Grant Harrison will not win this one.
I love you so much, Joe.
Yeah, okay, now tell me what happened. Tell me what happened.
Joe?
Right now. Tony's a good cop, Paulina. We don't have much time. Tell me what happened.
All right. I went looking for him. After everything he said in his speech, I didn't know what I was going to say. I just had to get him to stop, and when I got there, he was already on the floor. happened?
Help.
Grant? Grant? Grant! Oh, my God. You won't be needing this anymore.
I thought you were dead!
What's wrong?
Grant, please! Please, we're good people!
Good people don't sell their babies and then conspire to cover it up. Soon, everyone will know what kind of people you and your pious husband really are, including their darling baby boy.
What have I done? Oh, my God. I was so scared, Joe. He was coming after you and Jim, and I couldn't face him finding out what I had done. I'm so sorry, Joe.
I told you to stop saying that.
No, but Joe,
Grant
all
deserves
the
that.
things that you did for me. Stealing the ME's report, dealing with a blackmailer, not being Captain Corlino. More than anything in the world, I know how much that means to you.
Nothing means anything without you.
I'll say it was self-defense. He was coming after me, and it wasn't premeditated. I mean, I was just going to go talk to him after his speech. Like you said, he was coming after us, my children, and he'd try and understand.
Jerry's not going to hear it, Paulina. Jerry's not going to hear anything about it, because no one else will ever hear what you just told me.
Officer Burrell, anything new on Rachel Corey?
No, nothing.
What's this, Lady T? You got the blues? Working too many cases at once.
Off the record?
Off the record.
I hate this job.
Now, wait a minute. That doesn't sound like the Officer Burrell I know and fear.
I feel like I don't have a friend in the world, Chris. And the one person that should have been one is the press. Sworn enemy of an investigating officer.
Okay, wait. You know what? What about for right now, we just take the old newsman hat and... So now I'm just a man who knows how much all of this is killing you and know that you're handling it like the true pro that you are.
Yeah? I walk in here every day and people look at me like I'm some kind of Judas. I'd get angry if I didn't think they were right.
Tony, I'm sorry if I'm one of the people that made you feel that way. Look, the truth is you're not betraying anybody. You're simply not looking the other way because you're investigating friends. It's an old-fashioned, out-of-date concept, but doing the right thing is doing the right thing. Unfortunately, sometimes it hurts to do it.
It's worse than you think, Chris. I think I know who it is. And more than anything in the world, I wish I didn't.
Who?
I can't tell you, not even off the record.
You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked you.
Here's the report from the search of Carlino's house.
Hey, Berger,
The money's
please,
being...
shut up. Shut up! Can you keep your damn mouth shut? Please.
Tony, tell me it's not Joe. It's Paulina.
I didn't say that. I didn't say
Paulina,
anything.
Tony, oh, my God. I'm so sorry, Tony. This must be killing me.
Yeah, well, it is. I'm about to lose it. It's off the record, okay? I didn't say anything. I didn't imply anything.
No, you didn't, okay? Listen, trust me. I'm not going to say anything or write anything about this. I'm just sad. Very sad.
Did you hear Grant's speech that night? He's the one that turned Paulina on to drugs. He burned down their house. He almost killed their baby. And then he's got the nerve to get up there and bray in public that they're the bad ones? I would have done it for him.
Some of you
I can't believe I'm saying this, but for the first time since I became a cop, I got more evidence than I wanted. I could stall, I could wait. You could argue there's not enough evidence for an arrest. But It's like a runaway train, you know? The evidence against them keeps piling up. And the DA, who's about as warm and compassionate as a puff adder, doesn't even know the latest on Joe and Paulina, and already she's telling me I don't have a case against Cindy. I better firm it up or get her a new suspect.
The DA likes publicity.
Yeah, she does.
She's gonna have a field day with Joe and Paulina.
And there's more. I sympathize, you know, I understand, but it was murder. A cop doesn't go easy on a murderer, even if she does love him like a brother.
You're not making a statement.
Oh, yeah? Well, not letting them come after you.
Look, investigations mess up all the time. Tony's never done this before.
You keep telling me how great she is.
She's new. And there's still a lot of evidence against Cindy.
Oh, we're just gonna ignore the pesky little fact that Cindy didn't do it.
Well, we're not gonna let it go to the chair. Maybe. But Paulina, it's high time Cindy paid and took some heat for some of all the crap she's pulled. And you know what? If that messes up the investigation, fine. That's good for us. All I care about right now is what's good for us.
Doesn't that scare you to say that? To think of what we've become, Joe?
Let me ask you a question, okay? If you could have stopped Grant from lighting that match that burned down our home and almost killed our son, but the only way you could have stopped him was to kill him, would you have done it?
Yes.
Same thing. Same thing, Paulina. Grant Harrison was and is a direct threat to this family. And I can see nothing wrong in doing whatever it takes to make sure that Dante grows up in the family he deserves.
I remember the first day I saw you. I walked into that office and you were sitting behind your desk. Your eyes, Joe, they went right through me. And I thought to myself, I can trust this man.
Always.
I know what you do for me. What have I done to you two?
Not much. You just make all the crap that it takes to go on worth it. We'll get through this. We'll get through this, Paulina. We will.
No, Joe.
This won't take long, but it's important.
Hey, haven't I made myself clear? She doesn't have to put up with your nonsense.
Everything I do is for you.
Amanda, come on, let's get some rest.
Why can't you just leave her alone? Stay tuned for scenes from tomorrow's show.
Oh, he's at Carlino's with some woman, flaunting herself all over him.
She can get on with her life. Stop worrying about me.
So you're just gonna leave me?
I have to do this.
Mom! Is there anything I can do for you?
Find my mother.